that's something actually I hope that people do get from this podcast that listen to it is, it's not that we're trying to give people tools to go and change anything, it's just giving them the knowledge to know that other things can matter and it can actually have an effect. Because it's everybody says knowledge is power. Once you know why something's being caused, it's actually not as scary and not as bad to kind of get your way out of it or change direction, or you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's a lot more that's possible than people think are possible. And on that note, I'll give a bit of reading material, which I know you've read. That is the one that we basically tell to everybody. Norman Doidge, The Brain That Changes Itself. It's a book on neuroplasticity, and that's something in terms of neuroscience. For a very long time, we thought that the brain was just fixed, that once you did all the learning you did as a kid, your brain was just done, and you weren't able to learn anything new, you weren't able to develop anything new. And this book is just all the stages where they discovered that wasn't in fact true, that the brain will change in an insane amount of ways, where normally we hear people saying, oh, I'm just not quite flexible enough to learn gymnastics, and by the end of this book he's looking at scientists that are causing people to be able to see through their tongues and things
not see through them,
see with
like a window.
See with their tongues.
Yes.
And yeah, it's just mind-blowing beyond belief, and it starts to make you question all those things that you didn't think were possible for yourself actually seem really, really small in terms of the reality of it.
One thing, just before we go on to about your history and stuff, actually, one thing from that book, that all the stories were brilliant. All the stories, true stories, were all brilliant and really inspiring. But one thing that was really clear through all of it was intent. So these people really wanted to change. These people had a focus and a mission to do it, and it just shows you, if you have that kind of intent, what the brain can do.